Friends, I am Chandan. Today's topic is reversible and irreversible process. So, what is a reversible process and what is irreversible process? Suppose there is a state 1. In state 1, there is a pressure P1, temperature T1 and volume V1. State 1 means any condition of the system is known as state. Okay, suppose if you apply some work or heat interaction is there, due to this work or heat interaction, the system state 1 is changing from state 1 to state 2. Okay, in state 2 there is a pressure P2, temperature T2 and volume V2, and from change of the state, that is process, this is known as process, from 1 to 2, this is process, and it is follow in that path. Okay, so this is process 1 to 2. So in process 1 to 2, suppose you should remember some basic concept. Suppose this is system. Suppose this is our system. System means where our study is focused. Okay, system means where our study is focused. If work done on the system, you should remember the sign convention. If work done on the system, that is negative, and if work done by the system, that is this work done is known as positive work done. Okay, in the same way, heat interaction, if heat input to the system is positive, just opposite sign, heat input to the system is positive and heat going from the system is negative. Okay, this is negative. Okay, suppose this is state 1. Okay, remember that this is state 1. State 1 means suppose this is our system, and this is state 1. Remember that this is state 1. State 1 means, state means any condition of the system is known as state of the system, and here the pressure P1, temperature T1 and volume V1. And if you applies, there is some work or heat interaction is there, and this system is this is changing to state 2. So this is changing to state 2. This is the system, and when you apply some work or there is heat interaction is there, due to that the system is going, state 1 is going to state 2. Okay, and in state 2 the pressure will be P2, temperature T2, volume V2. Okay, suppose in process 1 to 2, this is process 1 to 2, process 1 to 2. In process 1 to 2, suppose in process 1 to 2, suppose you apply work done on the system is negative, that is 10 kilojoule. Sorry, work done on the system is negative, so this is minus 10 kilojoule, and there is a heat interaction is there, suppose this is 5 kilojoule. Now the concept is that what is reversible process? Reversible process means the state 1 is going to state 2, and if the state 2 is going back to the state 1 by following the same path, this is known as reversible process. Remember that this is known as reversible process. So here in process 1 to 2, there is a work interaction is there, that is minus 10 kilojoule, that is heat work into the system, heat input to the system is 5 kilojoule, and if the process 2 to 1, if the process is changing from state 2 to state 1, there is a W, that is the only sign is changing, that is plus 10 kilojoule, and Q, that is minus 5 kilojoule. Only there is a sign is changing. So this is known as reversible process. Reversible process means when there is a state 1 is changing, any system is changing from state 1 to state 2, and if it is going back to state 2 to state 1 by following the same path, there is no effect on the system and surrounding. This is known as reversible process. Okay, so what is reversible process? A process is said to be to be a reversible process, reversible process when it is reversed, reversed by following the same path, following the same path, there is no effect, on the system and surrounding. Okay, system and surrounding. Okay, now the reversible, okay, this is reversible process. Definition of reversible process. I mean, what is irreversible process? What is irreversible process? The process which is not reversible process is an irreversible process. So the process which is not reversible process is an irreversible process. Okay, the main cause of irreversible process is friction. Okay, you should remember that the main cause of irreversible process is friction. So you should remember that friction is one of the reason to make the process irreversible. You should remember this point. Friction is one of the reason to make the process irreversible. Okay, now you should remember some basic point about reversible process and irreversible process. So here there is a 4 point is there. You should remember this 4 point. Point number 1, that is frictionless quasi-static process is reversible process. Frictionless quasi-static process. What do you mean by quasi-static process? That is very slow process. Quasi-static means there is a very slow process. Frictionless quasi-static process is a reversible process. Okay, now second point is that all the practical process except natural process, that is condensation, evaporation, are irreversible process. You should remember that all the practical process except natural process like what is natural process, like condensation or evaporation. This is the natural process are reversible process. So all the practical process except natural process are irreversible process. So natural process are always reversible process. You should remember that natural process are reversible process. Now the third point is that reversible process are most efficient process. You should remember that reversible process are the most efficient process. And last point is that reversible process are used to compare other practical process. So reversible process are used to compare other practical process. Okay, thank you.